Welcome to Pashua's Moment with Pastor Charles Kiyaga.
Okay, praise the Lord, brethren. We are back again on our program, the Pashua's Moment. And I'm seated on your great site called Zion Pashua's Prayer Mountain. And I welcome you from the weekend. And then I want to remind you about our upcoming event, the greatest of our events in the year, called the Pashua's Annual Conference. It is beginning on the 31st of August to the 5th of September. And we are going to be camped here for 6 days. What is unique about this is that it will be our 25th year anniversary at the same time. So we are going to be celebrating our Silver Jubilee after the conference. The conference will go up to 4th, and then on the 5th we will celebrate the Silver Jubilee. And then also we'll give awards to the Bible forerunners. People have been doing a Bible quiz competition for the last 1 year. So the best will be receiving their awards on that day. So I encourage you to be part of these events, be part of the conference. I'm sure your life will not remain the same. So now we continue with our series. We've been studying about Jacobo and how Jacob's life, right from when he was in Paran and when he came back. Last week we are looking at the way he came back, and when he came back, what he did, how he built altars to God, how he called on the God who saw him through the times of his distress. Now we want to continue with the family of Jacobo. We are now going to Genesis 37. Genesis 37 talks about still the family of Jacobo, and Jacobo had 12 sons, but there is this particular son who we want to follow for the next series, and this was Joseph. Joseph was the second youngest son of Jacobo, and Jacob loved him. Verses 3 says, "Now Jacob loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age. Also, he made him a tunic of many colors." He loved him because he was a son of his old age. He also made him a tunic of many colors. But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peaceably to him. Okay? Then verses 5, "Now Joseph had a dream, and he told it to his brothers, and they hated him even the more." So now he's back in Canaan. He's continuing to follow after God, to build altars to God, to call upon his God, and his family grows. Now he has this particular son whom we are seeing, but also God seemed to be pointing upon that son. The son started having dreams, but when he dreamt, his brothers hated him even the more. So he said to them, "Please hear this dream which I have dreamt. There we were binding sheaves in the field. Then behold, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And indeed your sheaves stood all around and bowed down to my sheath." So it was like God was speaking into the future of this young man. He didn't know how to do it. I know many times, many of us, God by intuition speaks to us. every one of us, you have a destiny, you have a future, you have a great call of God upon your life. But you need to be able to listen. You need to be able to hear so that God begins to speak. So this particular son was unique. The father loved him, but also God seemed to point to him, and the boy started having dreams. But his brothers hated him because he was a darling of the father. And now when he started dreaming, they even hated him the more. But the dreams were showing that this young man is going to be an icon in this group. But the brothers did not want to accept. What I have to say here, even if you are born with somebody, it does not mean you have to be above them. It is only God who decides the destinies of people. The fights we have amongst ourselves as brothers are uncalled for. Now the brothers of Joseph are having issues with him just because he's dreaming. And it wasn't his making, but they didn't understand. We shall begin from there tomorrow. God bless you.
Eyo yibadde Pursuers Moment ng'ekutusiddwako essomero lya
Pursuers Junior School ly'essomero erizokunazaako gw'omuzadde nnako lya ddene boarding nga lisomesa abaana okuva ku nasale paka ku P7 era nga ku musingi ogutya Katonda kwe lyazimbibwa. Lirina abasomesa abakugu abategeera kye bakola era nga liri mu kifo ekisirifu obulungi ekyemunguluddwa obutonde. Abaana baffe tubabangula mu by'omu kibiina n'ebyo ebibayambako mu bulamu obwa bulijjo muli eby'obulimi n'obulunzi. Nasale section yaffe erimu abasomesa abakwata obulungi abaana ate nga n'ebyokuzanyisa weebiri ku ssomero. Tulina n'emmotoka ezitambuza abaana. Ebitone by'abaana tubitumbula nga tuyita mu music, dance and drama saako n'ebyemizannyo. Okumanya ebisingawo kuba ku 0772 41 98 ne ku 0702 36 44. Pursuers Junior School, in pursuit of knowledge.